chute's gonna turn.
Yeah, right here.
Tornado on the ground at Pipestone. Emergency
Continue on
manager.
Nebraska 51 East for 3/4 of a mile.
Where at?
Pipestone.
Where's that
Just north of Sioux Falls.
In a half mile, turn left onto County Road 13.
We don't do that, do we?
No. Just reset. All the shear and stuff's up here in Nebraska. A lot of little cells popping down here, but
Well, ain't that what ain't that what it said? All the bigger threat would be up north and north.
Yeah. See what's up there.
Yep. Around the peak tank. Around the peaky tank.
Do what now?
Around the peak tank.
I really don't even see. Oh, he's still down there. He's going over to get on that interstate. This was probably quicker. It's hard. You can go a long way that way. Going through that takes forever to get through town.
Pretty up here though. Look out through there, just rolling hills.
Didn't say which way to go. I didn't.
Turn left.
Tornado warning for Central Dickinson County in northwestern Otter Watch, southern Jackson County in southwestern Minnesota. Until 3 p.m. CDT at 0230 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Lake Park, or 8 miles west of Spirit Lake, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour.
Shit,
Continue on 4th Avenue for a
that's
half
in
mile.
Iowa. Report of it. Emergency manager.
Dang, I can find this truck again.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Nebraska 51 East. Turn right onto Nebraska 51 East, West 7th Street. Continue on Nebraska 51 East for a half mile.
What's going on?
I have no idea. One lane bridge.
Or a stoplight or something?
Yes.
Get out and look. Oh, they got a stoplight up out there. That stop. They're stopping people. Must be working on the bridge. Dang. Everything gets in our way.
In 1,000 feet, continue on to Iowa 175 East. Welcome to Iowa. Continue on Iowa 175 East for 15 miles.
of live production people are thinking about the move toward an IP workflow. That's a good thing. At NewTek, we've been thinking and working with IP for a long time. And for us, IP production workflow is much more than just a replacement for SDI. It's not just a new kind of cable, it's a new kind of universe. But don't worry, IP is a technology you already have, infrastructure that surrounds you from the moment you wake up. So now we're using it to make television better, more flexible, even more profitable. In a world where any device can connect to every other device, a deep change starts to happen. The production process is immersed in one environment where everything can see everything. Let's think about what that means. Imagine two switchers on a network. This one has 8 inputs, so does that one. And this one can take that one's output as a source. But wait, why can't this switcher choose from any of that one's sources? The answer is, it can, because this is NewTek IP. Now try.
Well, we have made it to the interstate. I'm gonna keep going again.
Keep going. We gotta get through this line of storms. We're gonna get on the inside of it.
Can we go over and take 175 up there and get in front of them?
Where's 175? That's the one we're on.
Turns north up here just a little bit.
Yeah. That's the plan.
Tornado warning for North Central Dane County in northeastern South Dakota. Until 03:15 p.m. CDT at 02:04 p.m. CDT. A confirmed tornado was located 6 miles west of
They're
Winston,
putting down real
northeast
tornadoes.
at 25 miles per hour. The tornado will be near Roslyn around 3 p.m. CDT.
Western, that'd be right there.
But what?
Westendorf, that's where Westendorf loaders are made.
Yeah. I hope this guy turns up here somewhere. He's holding up traffic. Hello? Yeah, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Ended up being African European.
Hey, this is Andy, the chief cabinet control room. Just on this one.
Yes, what was it now?
Yes, of identity.
Kelly, is that you?
Yes, that's me.
Count to 3, please. 4, be count to 5, I mean.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got it. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate we were with you.
Collects tablets for gentle overnight relief, suppositories for relief in minutes, and stool softeners.
Tornado warning for southeastern Whitmore County in south central Minnesota, southwestern Blue Earth County in south central Minnesota. Until 0330 p.m. CDT at 0248 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Louisville, or 18 miles north of Fairmont, moving north at 15 miles per hour.
Attention homeowners. Quicken Loans has some very important information regarding the U.S. government.
Hope I didn't just lose them.
You're still with us. We still have you.
Okay.
Thanks for saying something.
Yeah, okay.
Dr. Forrest is going to do some stuff, and then we're going to, we'll come out to you in a bit. It'll be Nick and Chris.
Okay, thank you. This is starting to look better down here at this end.
Severe weather expert Dr. Greg Forbes. We now have 3 tornado warnings. 2 of them in our Minnesota. New one is in both Minnesota and South Dakota areas. These areas here, the red outlined areas, have tornado warnings. Southwest and south central Minnesota. One of them not far from Mankato. And then near this big spinning surface and upper low here in northeast South Dakota, tornado warning is in effect there. There has been a tornado reported with this particular storm in Dade County. Let me see if I can get the information on that. Spotters have confirmed a tornado in the vicinity of 6 miles west of Webster. So that is moving north and east across Dade County. The cities of Raritan and Roslyn are in the path of this particular storm. And tracking that out, the timing of this, Roslyn about 2:57, then heading beyond that up toward the Nutley area at about 3:03. Again, the circulation in a line of thunderstorms. That's what we've seen. There has been one of those around the Worthington area. All of those storms now are severe warned, but the second storm that had been in that line still continues to have a tornado warning. Dickinson and Jackson County for a few more minutes. We'll see if that gets reissued. Circulation now is up near the Jackson area, heading up toward, as it continues up toward the Wyndham area at about 3:05. The storm's moving northeast at about 40 miles per hour. A different character of storm over south and west of Mankato, a little bit farther to the east. This is a supercell thunderstorm. Individual thunderstorm has some rotation as opposed to being a line of storms with low to gusty winds. So Blue Earth, Watonwan counties having the tornado warning there. Circulation would be right in that little hook right at Kelly, you're next, stand by.
Okay.
From Ceresco and up toward the Judson area, you see some of the community names in the white box there at the upper right. So Dangerous storms here. These storms getting their rotation as they
It's
come
looking
across
good
the
right in front of it.
runs from northeast South Dakota down into southern parts of Minnesota. We'll see more of these throughout the afternoon and maybe even into the evening. Chris, Nick?
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Morse, for that update. We're continuing to get visuals on some of these thunderstorms now, and we take you into eastern Nebraska. Near Ottawa, Nebraska, we can see those thunderstorms. We're right on the edge of the warned areas. And right now, the person driving on the left, shooting that video, is Storm Tracker Kelly Williamson. And you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, you can see his name right there plotted. And it looks like perhaps he is driving to the east toward those storms. So let's find out from Kelly right now. He joins us on the phone. Kelly, is that right? Are you driving to the east? Can you give us an idea of where you are and what you're doing right now?
Yeah, we're just to the east of Ottawa, and we're actually just now getting up on the storms here, and they're actually starting to look a lot better on this southern end of the storms. They've just in the last little bit, they've seemed like they've intensified a lot.
Yeah, it looks like you have actually crossed over into Iowa now. Is that correct, Kelly? You're in Iowa, right on the edge of these storms?
Yes, we're just right on the edge of the storms. We're just now coming up on the side of them. We're probably 15 miles into Iowa right now.
And you're following it. Are you on 37 right now as you follow this storm?
We just now got on the storm. We're actually on Highway 175.
All right, so where is this going to take you in terms of the worst of the storm center here?
Okay, we're right on this lower bunch of storms, and we're going to go toward Mapleton. This road will turn to the northeast, and we'll go toward Mapleton, Danbury, and then Ida Grove, kind of up into that area.
And Kelly, it looks like you might have a little bit more terrain ahead of you. What have you noticed so far? Has it been pretty flat?
Yes, it's been pretty flat right here. We get into just one little section of mountains here just a little bit, and it's a little bit harder to see right in this area, but things are starting to look, kind of come together a little bit down here.
Left to stay on Iowa 175
And it
east.
looks like, of course, we're seeing some pretty heavy rain there off in the distance. Have you seen anything else other than that massive rain shaft in terms of rotation or anything like that?
No, we haven't. We see a few, a little bit farther to our north, we see a few clouds. It's a little lower to the ground. They're starting to get some fairly low clouds. Right now, you can see some pretty heavy rain. We haven't been in any of them yet. We're just now starting to turn to go to the north. We should be getting up on these storms just any time.
East for 14 miles.
Kelly, can you give us a little perspective of what the day's been like? We're looking at this picture, the skies are gray, but earlier on, what did the day feel like? Warm, humid, does it feel like a day for a storm? Sometimes you kind of get that vibe first thing.
Yeah, exactly. We just talked about that. We stopped here just a little bit ago, and when we got out of the vehicle, you could tell it just had that little different feel. You could tell that there was some moisture in the air, and it's pretty warm right now. We're 75 degrees, and we're right up close to the storm, so it's just got that feel. It's hard to explain it unless you're really right here kind of feeling it.
And we should probably mention too, Kelly, that not only could we see that threat of tornadoes and hail and damaging winds, but also you're getting very close to an area where there's already been flat.
Yes, I don't think I quite got all that.
Anything in terms of body of water or any flooded areas as
No, we haven't had any. We've just now come up on the storms. The roads are just now a little bit wet right here where we are. When we get up here about 5 miles, we'll probably try and punch through this storm if we can. There's not been any rotation on this, so it'd probably be safe to do it right now. We'd like to be on the other side of the storm instead of on the back side.
Kelly Williamson, either way, be safe out there. We appreciate your coverage today as we track several warnings right now, including tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, and as Nick just mentioned, flash flood warnings as well. A lot of threats here as we get through the afternoon and into the evening, right along the border here with Minnesota and Iowa, where there was warnings congregated. Kelly Williamson headed to that area now.
Kelly, State Production Manager again. That's it for now. I'm sure we'll be getting back to you again, okay?
Oh, well, I'll be here. We'll see you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. You can clear for right now.
Oh, hey, just a second. Are you still there? I was going to ask you to see where Corey was at on here. Wish that thing wouldn't have went off right when I was talking.
Which thing?
My phone.
That just adds to the hype.
Let me find out where he's at. What part of the storm are you on? I'm on the southern edge. Matter. Huh?
Next filling station, you gotta get gas.
Buried in Lakesfield. I don't know what it means by buried. Super Lakesfield. It says in Minnesota, but
Yeah, so
Lakefield, Minnesota. Yeah. Yeah. He's just east of Sioux Falls. Okay, we got the little tornado parameter on this end and this end now. Right here, see where we're coming into?
Yeah.
Both ends, so. I'm down here on the southern end of this storm by Mapleton. What radar is the best one you guys have found to pull off of for this area?
Yes, are you still on here? I got my computer down right now.
That's okay. I just didn't know. I was trying to pull off of Omaha. It was the closest, but it didn't seem like it was getting a good a rating off of there or something. I don't know. We're kind of getting in on this storm right now, so we're getting some pretty low clouds up here in front of us. You gonna be up in a little bit?
Yeah, I shouldn't be down too awful long. Yeah, I was watching your live feed there on TWC, and there's a radar site to the southwest of you. I can't remember the name of it right now, that I was looking at when you got into Iowa there.
Real quick, Jessica did come in and say that she had to restart her computer, so she should be back any minute.
Yeah, I tried to pull off of that one. I just switched back to it to see. Didn't seem like it was. I was getting a good a rating as I was off of over in Des Moines.
Now, Des Moines looking at the leading edge of it, so that's a good thing, but it's so daggone far away to the east.
Yeah, I'll just hold here for now.
Let me bring up my Pickle 3 to take a look.
Yeah, Kelly, it looks like Omaha's the best option. Des Moines is a lot further away over there, but it is to your southwest or southeast.
You'll get a chance to get around him, see if you can. That's making it real hard to. Hello? Yeah, how you doing? Okay.
Kelly, are you back with us? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Great. Thank you very much, sir.
How the heck did you get in front of me? Last time I saw you on the radar, you were down in...
Hi, Kelly. We still got about 3 minutes to the commercial, and then Dr. Forbes will do something quick, and he'll come out to you.
Okay, thank you.
The more you know about your home, the safer you feel. Xfinity Home provides 24/7 security with professional monitoring for 24/7 peace of mind. And now, and 24/7 video recording that you can rewind, review, and share. Xfinity Home. Connected, protected, home. Call or go online today.
Get fuel if they got a station there. You still want to do that?
Yeah. Just try and park where I can aim at something.
Hey, Kelly, would you say you're near Mapleton, Iowa?
Yes, just pulling into town, and I'll try and keep my stream on something good, but we're gonna have to stop and get fuel.
All right, sounds good.
Let me just pull over somewhere.
No, go ahead. We need to get quick as we can. If you get a spot, just aim it. Try and get a good shot of the sky.
I'm where the fuel station.
We can recharge we want you to unplug and get lost in the weather. Well, I love it. This piece is so you. I know, right? I thought, and I was just like, oh, I have to have it. It's suede. Love suede. State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
I love it. This piece is so you. I know, right? I saw it now. This is suede.
Reason enough.
Things go wrong, but also here, with a credit card to help life go right. State Farm. You want a real fish sandwich? You know where to find it.
Out. You'll go to over here. Can you back in the right over there? We still there?
Tornado warning for southeastern Cottonwood County in southwestern Minnesota. Until 03:45 p.m. CDT at 0310 p.m. CDT, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Mountain Lake, or 7 miles east of Windham, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour.
First is to help the storms get a little more intensity and then get a little bit more extra spin as they cross the frontal zone. This storm, the warning has been continued now up into Day and Marshall County. There's been a tornado reported west of Webster in Day County, and still some circulation in that particular storm heading up in the area between Fort and Nutley right now, heading up toward the area between Lake City and Red Iron Lake here in the upper right there, 326, 328 for that Lake City, Red Iron Lake area. But then a new tornado warning. This line of storms here, let me slide that one. Well, that's actually, we have it there. The storm earlier, when it was down around the Worthington area, had some rotation in it. Blue Earth and Wachanuan counties now. All right, Kelly, you're next. Stand by.
Okay.
The right one. This was the one that I want. The brand new tornado warning there for Cottonwood County in Minnesota as circulation comes up along the leading edge of that particular line. That's the newest of our warning. Then a much different character, supercell thunderstorm out ahead of the line for Blue Earth and Wachanuan counties. Circulation getting a little bit ragged, but it's close to the Ceresco area right now, coming up toward the Lincoln and the Judson and the Nicollet areas. We're talking about areas that are just a little bit southwest of Mankato in Minnesota. So this one is Doppler indicated, but still a lot of storms today could have at least 3 tornadoes in the vicinity of this frontal zone in the Iowa, Minnesota, South Dakota juncture area where I've given tokens of 3 to 4. Let's go down to Chris and Nick.
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Forbes. We're going to take you now live into Iowa, near the town of Mapleton, where we have visuals of the thunderstorms off toward the north and east. And right now, Kelly Williamson joins us on the phone. Kelly, can you let us know what's going on right now? Looks like you pulled over, looking at some dark skies. You pretty close to the radar, at least it looks like the plot on the map on the right-hand side of our screen. You getting closer and closer? What's going on?
Yeah, we're getting closer here. We had to pull over and get a little bit of fuel here real quick before we got into the storm. But we're going to try, if we can, to get on the other side of this storm. It seems like kind of both ends of these lines of storm seems to be a little more severe. Seems like kind of here right on the end of this one. So we're probably going to stay right here on this bottom end of these storms for a while.
What kind of threats have you seen so far, Kelly? I assume there's been some abundant lightning out there?
We've seen a little bit of lightning, and we've just kind of been on the edge of the rain, but there's some very heavy rain right in this area. We haven't actually been in it ourselves, but we can see it off to our east. We're going to try and go on up toward the Ida Grove area, and seems to be kind of a little break in between these storms right here. Maybe we can kind of slip in between them.
All right, well, as you do that, Kelly, please be careful, and we will continue to follow what you're up to here, because the farther north you go, there are flash flood warnings that are in effect. Likely to still be some ponding, at least in some of the local creeks and streams, maybe overlapping onto the water or onto the road. So please be careful as we look at the radar right now.
You're clear, Kelly. We'll check in with you. Thanks, bud.
Okay, thank you.
From Iowa up to Minnesota. Yeah, because right on the edge of those flash flood warnings, and lots more heavy.
Are you done?
Yeah,
You bet he's on your right.
we're going to have to hurry. So, hey, what are you doing?
Last time I saw you were in Fremont, and then they're here. I need to borrow your time warp machine.
You there? You there? Okay, what you need? What you need? Okay, gotta go. Love you too, bye. So what have you been up to?
Chasing rain shafts.
Oh, I'd like to be on the other side of this thing.
Yeah.
Think it'll get good down here?
I don't know. I didn't want to go to Minnesota, so I got about halfway there and turned around.
Yeah.
Decided to see what this would do, and then had to mosey home from there if it didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see if we can get on the other side of this dude. So you're headed that way, huh?
I'm gonna follow this for a little ways and then probably turn around.
We're gonna try and, if we can, get on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So.
Good luck.
You going to Ohio?
No.
Okay.
Nope. I got other things I gotta do. So.
Sounds good. Well,
good luck.
I think Charles is behind us somewhere.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I think he's a ways, but he was around Omaha when we last seen him, so.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, we'll see you. Take her easy.
Take care. What's his name? He said, I want your time warp machine.
Can't have you. We reached our 90 minutes on Facebook. I don't know if I can do another one or not. I'm gonna try it.
Let's see. 175 goes to the right. Oh, man, time to put that windshield wiper on.
Oh, wow.
Here, I grabbed a couple candy bars and some peanuts.
Okay, I'll try and get this all working first.
I had some other food, but it didn't look good. Like, it didn't look fresh.
They are giving weather merit badges. Sioux City. Sioux City.
Where's that deal at Friday? Where's that deal at? Kentucky?
Ohio. We're getting on the north end of that dude again. We can get right in behind this. This is moving this way, so it's over here. We're just about to. We're here. The road goes right like that. Hopefully we can squeeze in front of that. See where it goes?
Yeah.
Then we can get out here in front of it. I don't know how it'll work. Hello? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got you just fine. Okay. Still with me? Yeah. Okay, I just check it. Yeah, I did. Sometimes I knew that happens, but you know, out here, you never know. Okay, thank you.
Every time they call, we're behind the semi. You notice that?
Yes. Yes, I'm just now in the town of Ida Grove, and we're right on the edge of the real heavy rain. We're noticing a little bit of street flooding, and that actually as we're going through the town. We're having a little bit of street flooding right here in Ida Grove. There's a little water standing in the streets and that, but like I say, we're right on the edge of this storm, and we're actually trying to get on the other side of it right now. You're seeing a little water in the ditches and that, so there has been a lot of rain right in this area. We're right along the side of the storm right now. We're just about midway up the storm to the north. Actually, we're at the heart of the storm would just be about 3 to 4 miles to our east. Actually, we haven't seen much sign of any wind right here. We've been on the back side of the storm, so if it would have created any, we sure have seen some. But as of right now, we've not seen any signs of any hail or high winds. Couldn't get good reception.
Yeah, we're getting a flooding here in the road.
They're having a lot of just straight line wind damage.
Really? That guy's name is Brandon.
Yeah, we're going right in to try to get through this thing. Actually, we made when I was back there, we could have went up and on that big highway. But
I was going to ask if you could stay
yeah,
fucking.
we're going to have to drive in old roads now. You'll have to stay on 175. It's going to take us to a bunch of little towns. Up here, straight shot here, go with these little.
Yeah, we went through there.
got that done. It's about past us now. So outrun us. I don't know if we can. They was talking about tomorrow.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
They just come out and ask you about it?
About not going tomorrow.
Oh, they told you not to go?
Not to chase.
Huh? I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know.
What, when we head home?
I don't know yet. Find out. I just sent him the info. Help before you get on something good today. Look, it's dark in front of us. These aren't even severe worn down here.
You should reach your destination by... You should reach your destination by 6:42 p.m.
pretty heavy storms to our south. Everything up here is where turn and go north up here in a little way. Get up on this road. More corn up here, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot more corn.
Turn left. Continue straight.
We're right in between all these. Everywhere. We're just not seeing no rotation in them down here. It's all up. They still got tornadoes on the ground up there. Alright, that's the report I see here. Multiple reports from law enforcement. Tornado touchdown for a short brief time, then went back up. That's on that one. It's tornado warned right now, so it's not on the ground. Or what?
Mile, turn right. Turn right. Continue straight.
Might be able to gain on them here some.
It might be lane updated in a while. It's Interstate 20.
No, it's not an interstate. It's yeah, 20.
Head north on US 71 North toward 250th Street.
I don't think we're on 20.
Continue straight.
Yeah.
Are we?
Wait.
I don't think so.
I don't think we are either. We may went the wrong way.
I think we were supposed supposed to keep going straight.
Yeah, turn. Well, let's see. Which way are we going? East? Yeah, keep going. We're doing okay. Keep going a little farther and we'll go back to the north up right up here.
You are on the
It's
fastest route.
a mile,
You reach your
a little over a
destination
mile.
by 6:13 p.m.
Well, I thought this one was it.
I like your popcorn better than peanut. What that thing say?
Turn here,
Turn here.
I think it is. Yeah.
Turn left. Continue on Needham Avenue for 3 miles.
That road don't show up on this map. That's why it's a new road, I guess. The road don't show up.
That road was on.
Yeah. What about? No, this road don't show up.
What?
Yeah.
It's on mine.
It's on my phone. It isn't on my map on my computer. See, it don't show nothing there. Let's say it's must be a newer road.
In a half mile, turn right onto
A
US
little
20.
rotation north of us there.
Turn right onto US 20 East. Continue on US 20 East for 78 miles.
78 miles.
Mason City.
High pressure again. Why they have that high pressure there?
Any questions? What's in your mind?
Actually get in front of it here. Yeah, this road don't even show up on this map. See, it's just a. Say it's not that old a road. Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, how you doing? Okay. Okay. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes, I'm just to the east of there. Nope, that's it. Okay, that'll work.
Okay, every time they call, it's just when we get behind the semi. I'm gonna get this thing. Nine tornadoes. On one level.
Right now, the storms don't seem to be quite as intense as what they were. Just a real good heavy rains now. Well, there's a little bit of flooding in some of the towns where they're a little more concrete and asphalt and that. But the storms are kind of training up through here, you know, some right behind the others. So there might be a little bit more flooding on to the south of me. Yeah, you know, we're actually on a real good highway here, and you know, it shows the storms moving, you know, 30 mile an hour, somewhere 30 mile an hour, and you can't hardly keep up with them. You know, it kind of surprises you. You think you can stay up with them, and they're going straight across the country, and you're going on the roads, and it's a big difference. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. See that? Neat. That driveway. That horse out there rearing up. I wish we could have gotten something today. It's not far though. This is actually ahead of what it said it was going to be.
Anything going on down south?
Nope. Oh, there's something south of us.
I mean, like Oklahoma?
Oh. I haven't heard anything. No, they've got could be later. They said they've had 9 tornadoes so far north of us.
Minnesota?
Iowa, I think. Iowa, Minnesota, and South Dakota. But the day's not over. These are kind of isolated down here. If this would get in, these would get in the right area. All the tornado parameters all north of us. A little bit right here we're getting ready to go into. We're actually right there. We could get out in front of this. It'd be pretty, probably looking back at it. Probably be a cool shot. That would be about the next best thing we could get. Some of those gusty winds. We get up here, I was going to try and jump north a little bit more and kind of start stair-stepping our way north.
Popcorn?
No. I don't know what this means. Howard sent this back. What is it?
Is that you or him?
What? He sent that.
Get it back on there. Let me see that again. I think I was reading. Hold it and get it back there.
Do what?
I still couldn't get your hand in there.
Let's see. Let me. Now that's it.
Every time you hand it to me, it does that. This?
No, this is. Oh shit.
Want you to call.
Huh?
He wants you to call.
Who are they?
One of them's in VR and the other one's in something else.
No.
That's what it says. He's giving you their name.
I don't know how to call them. Who's Annie in what?
Yeah, Avency or something.
AMPR.
Public relations. That's what he's doing. He's giving you call your producer. Ask him what it means.
I'll ask if he's got their email.
And all the writers.
Do what?
All the writers.
For He don't want to go. Scott, I'll look here. I'll get it for you. Well, let's see. We're about to bust in front of this thing.
Correct assumption.
Let's send them that stuff.
Send what stuff?
The information on that camp.
Just now?
Huh?
Just now?
Yeah. A little bit ago. See what they say. Okay. He sent it to them.
They may be going home for the day. Looks like we might as well be
You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 6:09
south.
p.m.
Huh?
Looks like we might as well be headed south.
Get this right. Man, look out there, right? It's dumping water right here. I think that's just flooding, isn't it? Is that pond? We're about to break out. It always gets harder right before you bust out the other side. I think you just keep headed east until they say no. They're ponding on the road some.
Yeah, I did right before. It has been off and on, but
I have a feeling this is going to get nice looking and get out in front of it. It's going to go north up here, but this road's good. We may just keep on. But we're not going to be able to get up to the severe stuff, I don't think. We might try and get up a little bit, but we're going to have to get in front of it more to get north of it. We can at least get up to in there. Run a couple models here and see if it shows it's going to get more severe down here. Actually, see, the tornado parameter shows a little bit stronger to the south down there this afternoon. So 21, that's still about right now. 10 something. Yeah, we're going to get a better look at it here now. running our stream continuously.
Won't let it in front of the camera. Here, usually stick this up in front of the camera.
What is it?
Dayton, Ohio.
How far is it?
10 hours.
That must not be me. That must not be us then.
May be able to tap when the location becomes severe, so stay safe out there. We'll be right back.
Rockwell City, Iowa.
where them people at?
Who?
Rockford?
Huh?
Did you say
Rock
Rockford?
City or something like that. Rock City, Iowa.
Tornado warnings, although at the moment we have one. It's a circulation embedded in a big squall line or a bow echo of thunderstorms. It has had a funnel cloud with it, though, near Eagle Lake in Minnesota. It's this red storm here on its south tail there, some severe thunderstorms. We no longer have the tornado warning along this warm front here, the red scallop line that was coming out of South Dakota into Minnesota, and one little supercell thunderstorm that had been northeast of the tornado warning storm no longer seems to have rotation. Taking a look here, off to the east of Mankato, can you see this big, looks like a comma punctuation mark there? There's some rotating comma head, as we would call it there, with possible tornadoes sometimes occur in that, either at the leading edge or back hidden. If in behind, they would be rain wrapped. So tornado warning for Le Sueur and Waseca counties. Look at the donut hole right in there. So near and maybe just a little north of Elysian, toward the Kilkenny area, the Shieldsville, at about 516, the possibility of the tornado. Certainly some rotation there, the broad rotation, green northbound, red's going southbound, and they're touching just a little bit there to the south and east of Madison Lake, so that would be where we would call the tornado vortex signature. This storm had been tornado warned going up north of that little isolated supercell. No longer a tornado warned storm. So Nick and Chris, still a pretty active time out there, and likely to get yet a little bit more active, maybe building its way down into Iowa. Chris, Nick.
All right, thanks so much, Dr. Forbes. And we're getting pictures in now, live pictures of thunderstorms here around Faribault, Minnesota. This is the tornado warned storm, as a matter of fact, in that area for Le Sueur County and Waseca County.
That's what's happening.
And what we're looking at here, you can see that it's pretty dark overhead, so there's some thick clouds, or we have the sun angle such that it's a little bit darker. Does not appear to be, well, I guess it's raining a little bit. The windshield wipers are going. That's really the only indication. As the sun's getting lower on the horizon, you have a little bit more of a yellow look to the sky, but still, this has been the part of the country where there has been some stormy weather today. Just the past 3 hours, things really got cracking with tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, and flash flood warnings.
So that's the live picture there within the tornado warning. Don't see a tornado as far as we can see here from this distance.
Continue on
as
US
of
28
yet,
for
but there
28
has been
miles.
some rotation reported with this thunderstorm.
All right, so we will continue to follow live feeds coming into the Weather Channel. We have a few of them here, but we are also just now getting some video into the Weather Channel, and this is one from a little bit earlier from Webster, South Dakota.
Yeah, it's obvious that we've got a tornado. And we mentioned earlier that we might even see not only just dust being picked up with this, but perhaps even some water off in the distance. There might be even more lakes here in South Dakota.
It does look like there's water in the foreground, but then maybe a break of some more land and then possibly some more water in the distance. This is Minnesota. You expect to have a lot of lakes. And so it would make perfect sense that this could be going over a lake at the moment.
So this is one of the, I believe it was Dr. Forbes, 9 reported tornadoes. 9 by Dr.
And this was
Forbes'
one of the
count.
first ones, if not the first, right, Dr.
Yes,
Forbes?
yeah, the first ones were occurring at the Pipestone, Minnesota area.
All right. Well, we've got more video that we want to show you. We keep getting more video in, so thank you so much for sending that in. Keep it coming. Just make sure that you can get it safely, all right? Because most of these have been shot by trained spotters out there, including this one around
And this is the one
Pipestone.
that Dr. Forbes was talking about,
yeah.
the first one that was reported and spotted.
Yeah, this near Pipestone, Minnesota. Looks like the funnel not yet reaching the ground in that shot as of yet, but we have another shot of it as well. We're going to watch this closely. If we can see, yeah, the funnel.
And remember, the funnel does not have to go all the way down to the ground for it to be a tornado. There just has to be circulation visible
yes.
at the surface. But from this vantage point, that is not something that we can determine.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, sometimes the funnel is not visible all the way down to the ground, but you see that circulation at the bottom kicking up the dust. That means we've got a tornado.
All right, so we also have storm trackers in the field. This is a live look right now on the ground, on the road near Gaylord, Minnesota, and that is where we find Corey Hartman, and he is joining us now on the phone. Corey, what's the latest there? Looks like the rain's picked up a little bit.
Yeah, the rain continues to come down here. Right now I'm in Arlington, Minnesota, tiny town here. Still trying to follow behind these storms, but just about to probably give it up here because can't seem to break out of this precipitation where we can get a clear view of anything right now. That live view that you were seeing from Faribault, that's from storm chaser John Wetter, and he's got a very good place out in front of all of this where he's watching things develop this afternoon.
I tell you, with storm tracking, it's location, location, location. And you're in that rain right now. What about lightning? I'm watching to see if we see any lightning flashes on your video. I haven't seen too many, but there must be some.
You know, there actually hasn't been a lot. I've only heard maybe 1 or 2 rumbles of thunder with this and just a couple of bright flashes in the sky. So, of course, the tremendous amount of rain and precipitation here is subduing some of that, I'm sure. But no, not a lot of lightning like you would normally expect in this type of a system, but it's a very, very big complex here and just a lot of rain coming down.
Only about 30 seconds left, Corey. Sounds like you might be giving up tonight. Are you going to be back out tomorrow?
Tomorrow looks like it's pushing off to the east pretty quickly. Probably can't make that either, but we'll see what happens there.
All right, Corey, we do appreciate your pictures and your commentary today. Thanks for being there for us.
And we will still here at the Weather Channel be here for you. Weather Underground Television is coming up next, tracking the latest severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, flash flood warnings, and I think I heard a dog barking, Nick.
Dr. Forbes will be with him as well, but he's not barking.
Not you!
He's not barking.
Back here there was a dog barking. Who knows what they got?
Let's see if I can fit it.
Looks good. Maybe I can get it with this.
Well, it could be sunny, and it could be rain. It's a crazy feeling going through my brain. Big storm cloud coming, I feel it in your bones. No matter what you say, close.
That.
Too close for comfort.
Oh.
Yeah, when a professional storm tracker says he's too close for comfort, you know it's a serious situation.
This was yesterday in Texas, but tonight we are seeing yet another tornado threat across the center of the country.
Yeah, hey there, welcome into Weather Underground. I'm Alex Wilson.
And I'm Mark Elliott. So the storms tonight do include the threat for tornadoes. We're tracking them through the plains right now. And some of them already showing some video and some images coming to us at the Weather Channel.
Yeah,
tonight.
we got video into the Weather Channel of a possible tornado, although it looks an awful lot like one in Webster, South Dakota. This is from earlier this afternoon, and yeah, it looks like, Mark, that funnel is reaching all the way to the ground.
Yeah, we've got a pretty good distance from this storm, so, you know, it's Dr. Forbes' rule. If it's more than halfway down to the ground, chances are it's probably a tornado. This one, right now, live in Faribault, Minnesota. Bit of maybe a shelf cloud there?
Yeah, perhaps we're watching Minnesota, one of the states, extra close today because that's where we have seen the greatest storm risk. We've seen active tornado warnings too, and perhaps this is one of the areas where our storm trackers, Rich, our producer, is this from one of our storm trackers? All right, yeah, this is one of them. They are out there watching these severe storms develop. Let's take a look at the watches that are currently in play to start this hour of Weather Underground. We've got a tornado watch.
Pull in right here and maybe give them a good shot for a little while.
Getting to the Minnesota, Illinois, or Iowa state line, a little bit of South Dakota as well. This goes until 10 o'clock Central Time. Notice we've got a severe thunderstorm watch as well into Des Moines, up to Mason City, also up to La Crosse, Wisconsin. This goes until 9 o'clock Central Time. So another area to watch for the threat of gusty winds, hail, lots of lightning, and can't rule out an isolated tornado in this zone, although conditions will be favorable for perhaps severe thunderstorms. Let's send it out to our severe weather expert, Dr. Greg Forbes. Dr. Forbes, what areas are you watching most closely at this point?
Well, certainly at this point, it's mostly southern Minnesota and northern parts of Iowa, and thus far, I've counted 10 reports of tornadoes in parts of South Dakota, Iowa, and Minnesota, and a 73-mile-per-hour gust measured in Esterville, Iowa. So these damaging winds from thunderstorms are a big threat as well. Right now, no tornado warnings. We did have one there right near the warm front in south-central parts of Minnesota. This warm front has been the focal point that goes all the way from a surface low in northeast parts of South Dakota, down south of the Twin Cities, all the way down into central parts of Illinois. And the winds shift across that. The winds north of the front are from the east in the 70s. South of that, they're more from the south in the as high as 90. And so the colliding winds across that front have really been what have been firing things up. This is the storm of the moment. Look at this. Big bow echo. I think you can see the comma shape. We often talk about the comma head in these bow echoes. This had been tornado warned not too long ago. They have dropped a tornado warning in favor of, by virtue of this bow echo just surging east toward the Faribault area, toward severe thunderstorm warning. So Rice County included in that severe thunderstorm warning. And take a look, that donut hole in there, the precipitation wrapping around and making a full, probably at mid-levels, has a low-pressure center in that area that's helping drive the fast winds in the bow echo backwards sea surging forward. So places like Morristown and Faribault and then Bridgewater, some of these locations expect to see damaging winds, and once in a while you'll even get a brief tornado that will be associated with that. The greens northbound, the reds southbound, that's that big broad rotation with that weather feature. That's surging its way then over into Rice County as well, and down to the south of that, the whole line continues down into the I-35 corridor there, Freeborn, Steele, and Waseca counties, and occasionally some of these little individual storms like that one, but it's weakened, have been producing rotation out ahead of the line. That warm front goes all the way into Illinois, flash flood warning, Henry and Whiteside counties, and we've been seeing today a lot of warm, unstable air south of that warm front with southeast winds coming up toward that surface low at the surface and southwest winds at the mid-level. So that has been the source of the twisting for the storms. That upper low is pushing up across the Dakotas, driving warm air down across West Texas. So the question is, even with 100-degree temperatures at Midland, will there be enough instability to push through those warm air aloft? If so, we could get some isolated severe thunderstorms in these areas yet this evening, but they have not formed yet. Alex, Mark?
All right, Dr. Forbes, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, and you know that severe storm threat that we've been talking about tonight does not end tonight. Instead, so many more cities at play for the rest of the week.
Yep, Chicago, Detroit, Cleveland, we're looking at you. Storms could fire up as early as afternoon during the day on Wednesday for some of these locations. So let's talk about the who's, the where's, and the why's.
Yeah, it's basically the same setup, right? Because that high pressure zone that's been giving all the heat in the southeast, acting like nature's policeman. The arms are up, the whistle's in the mouth, nothing is moving quickly.
Nobody's coming through here.
Yeah, just barely drifting that storm threat. We do have the jet stream cutting down across the northern tier. That'll supply some of that upper level support for our storm system.
Right, of course, we continue to deal with that hot, humid weather too. So all those ingredients that we look for when forecasting severe storm development. And here's tomorrow's risk zone. Notice a lot of big cities: Green Bay, Chicago, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Louisville, Lexington, Paducah, getting into the Nashville area as well.
Areas that have seen kind of those popcorn storms for the past couple of days, but now you've got that upper level support, and near that low, some extra spin, which is why there is that 3 out of 10 on the Torcon.
A little oomph.
Yeah, a little kicker there for the storm system. And so, yeah, we were talking about Detroit. Right. You could have a tornado threat with those storms coming by. Same with Toledo or Columbus. The tornado threat continues for tomorrow.
Yeah, 3 out of 10 for these areas. So, you mentioned not the highest risk, but definitely not a negligible risk by any means. That's a 30% chance of a tornado, say, within 50 miles of a place like Detroit.
So then, again, nothing moving fast, right? So Thursday, just a little bit further south and east, the Appalachian chain gets a chance for some of those storms. That includes New Orleans as well, because that front tries to kind of hang back across the south.
Here's one of the good news features, though, mainly during the morning hours, and people, the vacationers, the people who may only be there for a few days, you're sleeping at that point of the day anyway.
Not missing out on much, and then you get some sunshine by Friday.
Yeah, those of you heading to work, sorry, you're up against the thunderstorms. Then by Friday, we're watching that southeast coastline.
And still to come on Weather Underground, the dangerous June heat will continue to spread. Coming up next, a look at where people will try to keep cool any way they can, and where the temperatures could be 115 to even 120.
What?
Yeah.
Plus, how does that extreme heat impact our four-legged friends? We're going to talk to an expert tonight about how you can bring some heat relief to your pet. Stay with us.
My 2 dogs will be watching closely to that because they're always too hot.
I agree.
Down a little.
Little bit. Looks like it. I seen you sent me a message. Okay. Okay. I didn't know. Okay. Did you get anything figured out on the computer? They did what? Well, no, don't spend any money on it. And it's going to take that long. Well, how long they say it'd be? I mean, it what? Okay. 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 That'll be good. Well, let me know. Okay. Love you. Bye. We'll just keep going that direction until we get there. They told us not to. I'm going to send him another message here in just a second as soon as I get through here. Scott. Yeah, it might be a good idea. It might be a good idea. Thunderstorm moving just east of Fort Dodge, Iowa. I'm a pretty picture. I put a little HDR effect on it. And it's so fast. Yeah, that looks good. I think that looks better.
That's just, I didn't edit anything.
Huh?
I didn't do anything. That's just it.
Yeah. I might see a spin up right south of us. I do. But there, Randy. Look at this. See that little spin up right there?
Yeah, where's that at?
Just to our south, right back here where I'm shooting. Pull over and up here, unless when you get a road, and let's look back that way. It's out in front of that. Right there. See, that's pretty good. And there's rotation marker right there.
Look, your road right here, but I don't know. You know?
It's a ways back there, but let's see look at the rotation on it.
Yep. Moved, didn't it? We're gonna have a road up here in a little bit.
Not even a thunderstorm warning on that thing. There's damn sure rotation. Right there. See a little lowering, but I don't think that's it. I think it's too far. I don't think we can see it from where we're at. If you can turn up here on this road, go south. Them things usually don't last long, and I don't think they did. I think it's done, did it. But it may do it again.
This severe thunderstorm warning for Freeborn, Steele, and Waseca counties, areas south of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Now we want to take you to a pretty popular vacation spot this time of year, Myrtle Beach.
Keep right at the fork.
Man, that wind is really whipping right now, but not stopping people from taking the walk along the boardwalk there. And you know what? This beach scene, although pleasant, despite the wind right now, could look a lot different, according to at least one of the models we've been looking at, hinting that something could be kind of brewing off the East Coast by the time we get into the weekend when even more people head to Myrtle Beach.
So if you spit out your spaghetti and you went, what? I'm going to the beach this weekend. Luckily, we've got a guy to help you answer your questions. Walk us through some of the
Continue on
scenarios.
US 69 south for 3 miles.
Again, well, when you look at this time of year at where storms typically form, you can see that they cluster near the coast. We had Bonnie that formed a few weeks ago off the coast of the Carolinas. We had Colin.
It's come back in here, not.
Pretty nice spot right up here.
There was sure some rotation in it. I think there's a little bit of rotation in there, but it's really hard to tell. See, we're looking right, it's right on the back side of all that.
Hey Charles, if you're heading through to Scranton, you may want to watch out for a 1-inch hailstorm that's getting ready to cross the road in front of you.
Thank you, Jess. Yeah, I'm going to stay this side of it. I appreciate that.
Get down here and find us a spot and just set up. We ain't got anywhere else to be. This is kind of broke apart from all the rest of them. It might. Yeah, you can. It don't matter. If we go a little further, we can let this first one miss us. If we go 2 or 3 more miles.
Weather pops in just in time to be used for an example.
Look at that little light spot up in there.
Yeah, you did that right on cue. Good job.
In a half mile, turn left onto 270th Street.
Thank you.
Turn left onto 270th Street. Continue on US 69 south for 3/4 of a mile. In a half mile, turn left onto 280th Street.
Pull into this way right up here somewhere. Looks like it's kind of gone away now. Boy, it was something there for a while, wasn't it? There's probably a road up here somewhere on top of this hill.
Turn left onto 280th Street.
Yeah, you might drive up there on the hill.
Continue on 280th Street for 1 mile.
I thought that was a church up there. House looks like it's been tornadoed.
Go far enough south.
Yep. I think so.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Queens Avenue.
Here's your road. Looks like it's kind of...
Turn right onto Queens Avenue.
What kind of barns them are?
Hog barns.
Continue on Queens Avenue for 1 mile.
Back down here a little ways. Or I'll pull back in.
No, it's I can use top camera. You switch everyone, wherever you decide to.
I figured you wanted them lines out of the way so bad.
Well, it doesn't matter if I'm not going to take pictures.
You know what? Kind of hard to see down here.
Will work. I don't really see anything, but now this thing keeps kicking off.
They made me turn it off. They can turn it on, they can try to turn it off.
Well, it's sure not. Boy, there for a minute, it sure did, didn't it?
And just so everybody knows, I'm not a meteorologist either.
Jessica, what official grade are you in?
I'm graduating in 1 week.
Well, congratulations, Jess.
Thank you.
Along a lot of these fronts, guys, they'll have a little, sometimes you'll get little spin ups. And actually, that's kind of what we had. We didn't get to see it, but we could see it on the radar. Kind of had a little bit of a spin up here, and we thought maybe might get another one. See, like right there off that.
Yeah.
They usually won't last long. That's one thing about them. They're just kind of a... Over here to my right, there some low clouds coming in. Pretty good wind with it. That's what you'll get, little spin ups right along something like this. It's still 76 degrees.
I know.
What wind's flat getting it? You can see here the wind we're getting. Yeah, we got Facebook going. It's tell Randy I had to eat his burned ends. So yummy. What if they're talking? I don't think they're talking about you. We're actually in Iowa. Well, we can probably just kind of ease on, start on, so we don't get back in the middle of it again, I guess. Looks like that's what we got coming, is a bunch of rain. Let's see here, you can tell it's just a bunch of rain coming now. It's a pretty good little wind. Switch to the front camera.
Continue on 280th Street for 1 mile.
That's Facebook right there.
In a half mile, turn left onto US 69 North. Turn left onto US 69 North.
Good this way.
Continue on US 69 North for 1 mile.
see the rain up there, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Lots of it.
In a half mile, turn right onto 270th Street. Turn right onto 270th Street.
I think it's the road we want. The phone keeps trying to take us that way somewhere.
Put my phone talking.
Continue on US 69 North for 3 miles.
None of the little spin ups, but that's sure what it was.
In a half mile, turn right onto the US 20 East ramp. Turn right onto the US 20 East ramp. In a quarter mile, merge onto US 20 East. Continue on US 20 East for 3 miles. In 2 miles, take exit 153B for I-35 north toward Mason City.
Where we want to go?
Probably. I don't think we need to go farther north. I don't think there's anything gonna happen, but
Interstate 35 is right here.
I would just keep trucking the same way we are. I just keep going east.
Thank you, Jesse.
Put trees and power lines down, and there's a lot of wind out in front of these, I guess. This right out here.
Yeah.
41 mile an hour. I don't know if you can answer questions on Facebook or not. I'm gonna go over there and see if I don't know if you can see. Not mess that much with it. Pull it up.
Camera's facing east now from my location. That would be what you're looking at on the stream.
What's what?
I thought you was looking to see if you could see questions.
Well, I was, but can't.
Can't do it?
Well, I haven't figured out how yet.
Well, it came up on mine. I could see them. Yeah, here they are on mine.
coming up. Okay.
You just answer them off of that.
Let me see if I should be able to. I was trying to figure out how to make it work. I should be able to. You'll have to shut your sound off. Video library. Live. Let's see.
Say hello, Brian.
That might be what I gotta do. I may have to pull it up on my phone to pull it up on my phone to, there we go. Okay, we'll see. I've got Michelle Briggs. She's the last one to comment. Is that what you've got on there? No. Okay. Well, this does have to use my phone. You've got them pop. How'd you get to that? Click on the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, make it play.
Hello, Norma. Yours looking right. See, yours is different than mine. I don't know. We saw one funnel, I guess you'd call it, last night.
Yeah.
East of Denver.
Hey Jess, I want to punch through this line and get on the other side so we can watch this storm.
Did you punch on the picture?
The other side, as it moves north of this road.
Like just hit it?
Yeah.
Copy that.
Mine's having to buffer load quite a bit.
I don't know if that's on my end or the other. It's hard to tell. Yeah. I quit. I couldn't figure out how to make it work.
Not sure you want to pull punch 1-inch hail.
It's buffering right
Well, I don't care about the picture.
Yeah, 1
Here's your problem. Yeah, it's only 30% severe.
Turn this off. Pop up.
The questions don't come up, comments, whatever. We're west of Waterloo. Very good internet right now. 192.
Actually, tomorrow, Randy, it's straight north of here. Oh wait, that's today. They changed it.
Huh.
What's that?
That's what came up when I pulled up here. Severe Studio again. I can't operate it. Too complicated for me.
Thanks, Alex. And we even have a new tornado watch that's all the way down into southwest Oklahoma and a little bit of northwest Texas as well. Most of the action today, all of it so far actually, has been along this warm front. We've had 12 tornado reports in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. No tornado warnings at the moment, but we do have a severe thunderstorm warning down into northwest Illinois. So later on tonight, Chicago, some of those strong to severe storms could come your way. We did have a couple of brief tornado reports out of this storm over the past half hour in the area near Graceville in Minnesota, but that storm has weakened, and we previously had wind reports and some tornado reports out of this big line of thunderstorms that's bypassing to the south. The Twin Cities heading toward Red Wing and Rochester, though, in Minnesota. Tracking this out, could come to that Red Wing area at about 6:30, Pine Island about 6:13. Could be 50-mile-per-hour gusts that could still knock down some branches, give some power outages with that. You can see that the north end of that is missing the Twin Cities, not by very much. So it's a rainy, stormy night in the Twin Cities, but not a real high chance that it's severe. The thunderstorms down into Iowa have not gone severe. They put out quite an outflow boundary way ahead of themselves down into the Boone area here and heading toward Waterloo. So more of a heavy rain threat than a severe threat. Isolated severe along that warm front south and west of Rockford in Illinois, Ogle County with a severe thunderstorm warning. And taking a look here at our computer forecast for tonight, by the time we get to 9 o'clock, storms in and just east of the Twin Cities, just about ready to go out of southeast Minnesota, coming into northeast Iowa, though, and getting plentiful across northern Illinois. So we head toward midnight. They're heading toward Chicago, might be coming severe, and coming across southern parts of Wisconsin. So we head toward 3 a.m. or so. They'll have gone through Chicago and weakened before they got to the Milwaukee area. Now, as we head down